Welcome once again to Coffee with Coach Angie. It is Monday, the first of 7 fresh starts this week, and I am so excited to be here with you on this fantastic Monday. Mondays are such an awesome day of the week because it's the first of 7 times that you get to step out fresh, step out with a new attitude, step out with a new invigorating view towards your week. I'm Angie Mazzillo, Accountability, Transition, and Rediscovery Coach. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about me and what I do, you can check out my Facebook page at Woman Up Movement or join me over on my website at womanupmovement.com to find out how working with me can work for you. What's in your mug this week? What do you have going on? What are the things that are on your plate this week? Sometimes going through our week can be daunting, and here on Coffee with Coach Angie, we talk about different life concepts that can help propel you through your week. This week, we're going to be talking about the concept of faith. What does faith mean to you? Faith has a different meaning for different people, and you might attach your own personal definition to the word faith. You could think of it in a faith religious context. You could think of it in a faith in a person. You can think of it as faith in your skills and your abilities. Faith has a different definition for each person. Faith is having the understanding and the knowing that things are going to work out in the best way that you need them to work out and will give you the things that you need to move forward in your week. It can be tough to have faith sometimes. Sometimes the world just gets heavy on us. Things get in our way. We encounter struggles. We get tired. Faith is one of those things that sometimes can wane a little bit. Today we're going to talk about a few reminders that will help you restore your faith and latch onto that as you move forward through the week. The first thing we're going to talk about is those moments when you're feeling like your faith is wavering, like you're wandering, when you're out there in that desert. Sometimes the most amazing discoveries and the best answers come to you in those times. So if you feel like you've been thrown off your straight and narrow path to your goal, if you feel like you've kind of taken a detour, that's okay. Amazing things can come out of those moments. So when you're feeling like that this week, don't lose your faith. Hang on to it even more. The next thing to remember is that every day, whether you realize it or not, you're stepping out in some sort of faith. Sometimes it's a big conscious decision, often it's not. Every time you drive down a roadway and you're going through a traffic light, you're having faith that that traffic light is going to turn and everything's going to work. You're having faith in something that is outside of your control. You can always control what you're bringing into the world, but you can't control what goes on around you in the world. But every day we still walk through expecting things to go in a certain manner. For all intents and purposes, that is faith. So realize that even in those moments when you feel like your faith is wavering, you still do step out in it each and every day. The third thing to remember is that you've already experienced things that are preparing you for this moment. Each and every experience that you've had in life has brought something to you, whether it's an understanding, whether it's knowing what you want or what you don't want. Maybe it's given you a skill. Every experience you've had up to this moment has prepared you for the things that are coming for you this week. It's prepared you for the challenges you may encounter. It's prepared you for the triumphs. When you're stepping out this week, step out in the faith of knowing that you've already experienced something in life that has prepared you for this moment. It may not be a duplicate experience, but you can pull from everything that you've walked through to walk through this week. The final thing to remember is to remember that faith is a choice. You can choose to have faith. That may seem a little out there, but you can choose to put your faith in something. You can choose not to. It's not a maybe, it's an either or. Faith is a yes or a no. choose the yes. Choose to have faith. Choose to understand that what you're going to experience this week is going to be the things that you need to move you forward. Regardless of what comes at you this week, of what you encounter, of what you experience this week, have faith that you will be able to use that experience to propel you forward towards your goals. Understand that you'll learn something, you'll be propelled forward. Maybe you'll take a step back that causes you to reevaluate. Perhaps you'll take a detour towards your goal, but it teaches you some amazing things. Understand that you can choose to have faith this week. We're about out of time on Coffee with Coach Angie today. Remember to step out in faith this week. Faith is a choice. You can choose to have it or you can choose not to have it. Know that the things that you've experienced in life has brought you to this point and is preparing you to move forward in your week. Understand that every single day, even subconsciously, you are stepping out in faith. Faith exists in your life. Choose to bring it with you consciously this week. I'm Angie Mazzillo, Accountability, Transition, and Rediscovery Coach. To find out more about me and how working with me can work for you, visit me at my website at womanupmovement.com and join me on the Facebook page at Woman Up Movement. That's where there's some great things going on. We can keep the conversation going. We can get more in depth on things, and we have a little more time and space to interact with each other. Until next week, go forward in your week, woman up. You've got this week. There's going to be amazing things happening for you this week. Step out in faith, and you're going to rediscover amazing things about you. We'll see you next time.